in New Bedford. So when you hear someone say it's not all about you, in this particular case, it is. It's the efforts of people from UMass-Dartmouth, from their group that has worked with our students throughout the year, our LEADS program, through their work with schools and middle schools in Fall River and New Bedford, that is going to benefit you next year.
Also, the team leader for our LEADS program, which stands for Leadership for Educational Attainment Developed through Service. And our program is threefold. We focus on leadership skills, community service, and educational attainment. And for those past and present, those students who have been in our program, please stand up in our LEADS program. Let's give these guys a round of applause, please. We're here today because, like Principal Fisher said, we would like to try to get everybody in school, in this school and the 6 other schools that we are involved in, both in Fall River and New Bedford, involved in a project. And with me, I have a couple of core members from the LEADS program. But first, we're actually going to kick it off with a guest speaker who has come all the way from Worcester to be here this morning to talk to you guys about some things that have happened in his life that he's been able to turn around, and now has some inspirational words to tell you guys and how you guys can become involved and give back. So now I'd like to turn it over to Alex Diaz. Alex?
My name is Alexander Diaz. I am from Puerto Rico. I've been in the United States already for 10 years. And then I wanted to share with you a story that maybe help you to understand how important it is to make a difference. In 7th grade, I'd be allowed to have another pair of shoes because my family can afford more than one pair of shoes. The situation that I grew up when I had 5 years old is so poor that really changed my life. Before that I moved to the United States, my life was so depressing. I don't have any encouragement. I don't have any desire. I dropped school 3 times. I never see them that I can get forward in life because I always carry on these problems when I used to be a little boy all through my life. 10 years ago, I moved to the United States with only $100 in my pocket. And that $100 is, to me, it means like I have $10,000. Because that is $100 for me is a pretty big deal. Maybe for you guys, $100, you go now and spend it and maybe in one pair of shoes. But to me, 10 years ago, $100 is like a lot of money. I moved to the United States, and the first $30 that I spent the $30 in McDonald's, so I can provide a hamburger and a potato chips and everything to my friends. They invite me to come to the United States. The only that I have is that I wanted to give everything that I get for granted. All the money that I've been having, all these toys, I feel so bad that from become poor and now to have something in my life that I think that it means a lot, it still not means a lot anything to me. Say a car, jewelry, whatever you call that you might think that this is the best to have in life, it's not worth it. By collecting 120,000 pair of shoes, we are the first family in the United States, or maybe global, that collect this amount of shoes. We donated to a charity called Soul for Soul. They're out in Tennessee. They now distribute them all around the whole world. I'm not here to tell you collect shoes or collect whatever you wanted to collect. It's not about the shoes. It's about making the difference. It's about me putting myself second and putting somebody else that don't have shoes before. Last school that I visited, they had 1,100 students. If every single student give one book, that is 1,100 books. that your library can have right now. That is amazing. I think that is cool. I think if I pull 2 people right now from the crowd, and I bring it here, and I look these 2 people that I can go and pick them now if I want, but I'm not gonna put those people in spot. And you guys gonna see, maybe the people that you think they have the nicest shoes and the better clothes is the better person. And I tell you something, you're wrong. Because maybe the lady that looks so good and only have a pair of shoes and maybe she needs another pair, that lady will be the one that say, I want to make the difference. That is the difference. That is what is going on now in our school district. That is stereotype of being who we are and want to become something that we're not. If you think that is cool, go ahead. But I see you in 10 years, and you're still exactly the same that you are right now. And I'm not here to tell you, you have to change, you have to make the difference, you have to do something. No, it's up to you. It's up to you. And I know this age is kind of difficult because we're going through the image kind of thing. Put that in the side and just take care of that girlfriend that's been crying forever. Just make her laugh. Just feed that one that's been hungry for over a month. You know, that is making the difference. I just love to hug everyone over here, but the crowd is too huge to hug. But I just wanted to give this applause to you guys because you guys are the one that is going to start a new life. You guys are the one that is going to start making the difference. And this applause is to you, not to the teachers, not to nobody, just to you, because now we depend on you for this school can have a better library, a better style of living, and a very sharing thing. I know some people he's tearing apart, and I'm kind of crying because I know some people cry because those people are getting hurt right now, and they want to become better person. To those one, continue on. I wish you the best MCAS. I hope you guys have your homework done soon, and then God bless you all, and this is for you guys. Thank you.
To a couple of core members that are here every Monday afternoon with the LEADS program and the students that are participating, Christy and Nikki. And they're going to tell you a little bit more in terms of details about our book drive project.
All right, so first of all, with a show of hands, how many of you guys like to read? Did you guys know that 1 in 4 children grow up not knowing how to read? How are they supposed to be able to do their homework and get ahead in life? That's a pretty sad thing if 1 in 4 don't know how to read.
Proud about this project because your school is the one that inspired us to do it. Like Jarrad says, we meet here every Monday, usually at the library and at the computer lab. I am a parent. My child will be coming to the school next year. I sat in the library, I looked around, and I went, wow, how sad. How many of you guys think your library is in sad shape? Okay. Okay, so when we sat together with the kids in our program, we came up with this idea. We said, what do you guys think? They said, let's go for it. I brought this idea to my leader, and now we have made it a Fall River and New Bedford. 2 cities are going to go hand in hand to help you guys build your library.
50 kids here in the school. That is an average of 8 books per kid. We will keep a running total. The books are, listen, there's a good part to this at the end. There will be a running total kept, and it will be kept outside our library. Great place for it. There is going to be a collection bin in every English language arts teacher's homeroom and every special ed separate classroom. The totals will be kept on a regular basis outside of the library.